everyone for some more of my Preussen Münster career mode here on FC24. And this will be the Season 2 finale. Well, not Season 2, we're in Season 4, I'm sorry. The Season 4 finale. But, yeah, so those of you that have been following the series, the last 2 episodes, I added 0 commentary whatsoever because the last 2 episodes I won the Bundesliga and the Europa League respectively. But now we're going to finish off this episode by playing off this DFB Pokal final. We're playing against Freiburg, which I'm just going to show you guys right here. So we beat Hoffenheim, which I already showed that on camera. We beat Karlsruhe 2-1 in the semifinals, and we beat Leipzig 6-0 in the semifinals. And that's how we got to this point. The relegation playoff is on June 2nd. But, yeah, we're gonna sim to about the 6th, I think, because the promotion relegation playoff is 2 legs, and then after that we'll be after the DFB Pokal and we sim to the 6th, we will be doing the end of season stuff like we usually do. And I am gonna be playing with my second team here, as you can see. I recalled a lot of my players. Well, some of my players are out on loan. I recalled Shaq Moore, who was on loan from, I think, Nashville or somewhere like that. Malagon, I brought him back on loan from Tottenham. I got Oriana, I brought him back from loan from Everton. So, yeah, my backup starting 11 is starting to look a lot better than the Youth Academy prospects I've had all season. Which I have the prospects, which are the 2 Almans, the Novak, and the Fuchs. I have them loan listed, so hopefully they'll be going on loan starting next season. But before we get into this game against Freiburg in the DFB Pokal final, hope you guys are having an awesome day today. Hope you guys doing well. So without further ado, you can see a picture of Van Dalven in the Europa League final against Chelsea. You can see they're playing a 4-4-2 flat, and there's the wing play tactical vision. Got some Kivior, Shiguera, Valenzuela, that's our goalkeeper. But yeah, they managed to get 2 players from 2 defenders from Arsenal on their team. Okay, let's see. What kits do I want here? We'll put the red kits on. And of course we're playing in the rain because where wouldn't we be? We're playing at the Olympia Stadium, which is the home ground of Hertha Berlin. Now I'm not gonna... If I get to a point where I feel comfortable enough that I'm gonna be winning this title, I'm just gonna sim to the end because you guys have already seen me lift the DFB Pokal. And I don't really want to waste a whole lot of time in this video if I can help it.
A wonderful setting, the Olympia Stadion here in Berlin. And thousands of fans have poured into the capital for what promises to be an absolutely riveting DFB Pokal final. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV.
And I'm just going to leave the commentary on. I'll be talking again once this game is over.
Well, at this time of year here in Germany, it always comes down to this. Welcome to the Berliner Olympia Stadion. My name is Derek Ray. I'm joined in the commentary box by Stuart Robson, and we're privileged to be here to bring you action from the DFB Pokal final. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
While the Bundesliga is a top-quality league, the German Cup final is a great occasion. We've got a full house here in Berlin, 2 very good teams, and a chance for these players to write their names in history. It should be an absolute cracker, Derek.
A move of promise on the flank. And a decent... Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say.
Wouldn't be top-notch goalkeeping if Van Dalven would have used his foot. Which I'll talk about that after the game.
Playing it in. You can't really hit them any better than that. But the goalkeeper was up to the task. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. 1-0. Kaiki. And room now out on the flank. Could play it in. Can he finish here? And the keeper more than equal to it. Delivering it. And the ball is loose. Did well to clear it away.
I like how my guy showed absolutely zero effort to try to get that ball in the net, even though he was right there. I love that. Which, like I said, I'll talk about some of the shit that I've encountered off camera after this game. And it is a bunch of shit. I hate using that language, but the nonsense in this game is incredible. And some of it I wish I would have been able to capture on camera.
2-0 now, and back underway. And he's through here. And a goal! It has alarmed the fans! Just what they were hoping for! This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. He's managed to lose his marker. Real chance.
Why are you kicking it right to the goalkeeper? Van, I can't stand this. I think I'm going to get rid of Alex Mighten. I really am. His growth is incredible, but my God, he is one of the most useless wingers I've ever had the displeasure of playing with. If you don't want to show me effort, you can piss off.
Driven in the corner. And the keeper.
Give me a freaking break.
Oh, good play this. And this time.
I'm not celebrating. I'm just going to go to the end. There's nothing to celebrate from this game anymore. There really isn't. And we do repeat as DFB Pokal champions. Koningsdorfer adds a goal 3 minutes after the hour mark. But yeah, some of the nonsense. You could see Alex Mighten having all that time, but yet kicked it straight to the goalkeeper. Some of the nonsense that I wish I would have caught on camera that happened off camera. I forget what game it was, but it was with my second team. My striker at the time, Malik Batmaz, was taken down by my opponent inside the box. You would think there would be a penalty, right? Right? But no, instead of giving me a penalty for getting fouled inside the box, they call a foul on me. So that's the first thing that happened that's notable that happened off camera. The second thing is, again, I don't remember which game this was, but I after heard well, because trying to get the ball off the opponents in this game is like trying to take candy from a baby. I finally get why I dispossessed the player, and I have the ball, and my own teammate bumps into me and dispossesses me, and the opponents get the ball right back. So that's another nonsense thing that happened. And perhaps one of my personal favorites is it was during a Europa League game. I think it was in the quarterfinals against Juventus. Van Dalven was my striker, and he was not even 3 meters away from goal. It was literally a tap-in empty net goal, and somehow he skied it over the crossbar. I'm like, I don't remember signing freaking Darwin Nunez. I'm sorry. But yeah, I really feel bad for anybody that thinks this game is good. I know I'm supposed to respect people's opinions and stuff, but there is no way you can play this game and tell me that's good. You can't. You cannot tell me this game is good with a straight face. But I'm going to go ahead and I got 3 out of the 4 out of the way here that I want to send out on loan. Oh, 1-year loan deal. I'm just going to go ahead and flat out accept that. There's no negotiating there. And we get a 1-year loan deal for Luka Oman. I'm just going to go ahead and accept that. But we just have to wait on Fuchs. But we are going to go ahead... Oh. We're going to go ahead and save again. I'm actually going to sim to the 10th because it should be more than enough time for the promotion relegation playoffs to happen. But yeah, I don't know. Actually, I'm going to sim to the 8th. Okay, another loan offer for Oman. And this is for the other Oman, claiming Oman. This is a loan to buy, which I'm going to delegate. I'm going to just settle with a loan from Braga from the Portuguese league. But yeah, like I was saying before, like I know you're supposed to respect people's opinions and stuff, and normally I do. I mean, I'm very much open when it comes to what people have to say, but I refuse to accept that people believe that this is a good game. It really is not a good game. And for those of you that are wondering, hell no, I am not getting FC25. If anything, I'm willing to give out, which I haven't talked about this since it happened, I'm willing to try out 2K25, which is the new FIFA game that's supposed to come out. 2K Sports has reached an agreement with FIFA to start making FIFA games. I'm willing to give that, even though I'm not a real big fan over 2K Sports, I'm willing to give that a shot over anything EA has to offer anymore, because EA has turned into an absolute freaking joke of a company. But anyway, you can see we did win the Bundesliga, 29 wins, 1 draw, and 4 losses. Almost 100 goal differential. Leipzig finishing second above Bayern Munich on goal differential. Leverkusen rounding out the top 4. Borussia Dortmund will be playing Europa League, and Frankfurt will be playing Conference League. Hamburg, who had a strong start to the season, finished in 13th on 41 points, which is a healthy margin between themselves and 16th place Schalke, who will be playing in the promotion relegation playoff, which we'll find out here in a minute. But the relegated teams are Heidenheim and Hanover. Really no surprise there. Each of those teams only won 1 game apiece. The Super Cup at the beginning of the year was won by us, which you guys have already seen that before. Just a recap of what happened. I know I showed this at the beginning of the video, but we beat Vero in round 2. And then we beat Hoffenheim in round 3. And then, like I said, I showed that. I'm going to show relegation playoffs until after I see the other leagues. But Super Cup at the beginning of the season was won by Manchester City. I think I've shown that before. Barcelona won the Champions League over Fiorentina, which, fair play to Fiorentina, which I do have to give them a bit of a shout out, which is kind of bad because they just lost back-to-back Conference League title matches. But a fair play to them. I mean, to be able to reach any European final twice is impressive in and of itself. And considering Fiorentina, even though they're a big team in terms of history, as far as recent success, they've been kind of underachieving. And then Europa League was won by us. Just to show a recap of all the fixtures here. And you see the preliminary round, which is between Champions League and Europa League teams. You can see we beat AEK Athens 6-2 on aggregate, 4-0 on the second leg. Quarterfinals, we beat Arsenal 5-0 in the second leg, 6-1 on aggregate. Semifinals, we beat Juventus 6-2 in the second leg and 7-4 on aggregate. And then the last episode you watched with no commentary, I did beat Chelsea. And the Conference League was won by Fenerbahce, in which other recent news, Jose Mourinho has apparently agreed a deal to become their next manager after missing out on the Super League title by 3 points despite amassing 99 points. Galatasaray ended up winning the league on 102 points. But as far as this game, they do win the Conference League. They do beat Everton, who may be facing a 9-point deduction to begin the next Premier League season. And congratulations to Leicester City, Ipswich Town, and Southampton for getting promoted to the Premier League. And then we're going to go to other leagues because I do want to find out what happened in the Zwei Bundesliga and the Dritte Liga. Okay, Zwei Bundesliga, Werder Bremen and Köln are coming up. Darmstadt will be taking on Schalke. in the promotion relegation playoff. Relegated teams are Ingolstadt, Jan Regensburg, and Holstein Kiel. Well, Jan Regensburg and Holstein Kiel are relegated. Ingolstadt will be facing off against the third best team in the Dritte Liga, which we are going to look at right now. Dynamo Dresden will be that team that will be facing off against them. Osnabrück and Wien Wiesbaden are going back up, which Wiesbaden ended up getting relegated in real life after losing their promotion relegation playoff to Jan Regensburg. But now we are going to go back. We are going to look at the promotion relegation playoff to see if Schalke will keep their place or if Darmstadt will be taking their place next season. And the answer to that is Darmstadt will be taking their place. They end up winning the second leg 2-0 after a 2-2 draw in the first leg. So Darmstadt, which a team that I do have a soft spot for, who ended up getting relegated in real life that I've done several career modes with in the past, will be taking Schalke's place in the Bundesliga next season. So that's awesome to see. Not if you're a Schalke fan. But we are going to look at player stats. You can see Batman's finishing with 39 goals, which is not too far away from Lewandowski's record of 41, I believe it was. And then top assists, Openda got one more than Batman's. So Batman's was my leading goal scorer and my leading assister. You can see a bunch of my other players on this list as well. Most clean sheets, Castells 2 above Kobel in second, but Castells 10 clean sheets in 25 matches. And you see the Super Cup, which I don't really care about. Batman's the leading goal scorer in the DFB Pokal as well. Boerajo, who is dropping in overall. I'm probably going to end up getting a new center mid depending on what my budget is. Got the most assists, 2 ahead of Mikel Merino from Leipzig. And then clean sheets, Castells with 1 and Malagon with 1. So Malagon did manage to get a clean sheet despite playing only for about a month. And then you can see the promotion relegation playoffs. See Castells with 3 clean sheets in the Europa League. I think he was the only goalkeeper that's been playing. You see a bunch of my players getting top assists per eye, getting the most with 11 and 13 matches. And on top goal scorer goes for Van Dalven, who got twice as many as Antoine Griezmann, who's playing for Aston Villa. That's an impressive signing from the Villains. Which, by the way, Aston Villa will be playing their first Champions League campaign for the first time since 1983. But, yeah, that's very impressive from Van Dalven. But we are going to go ahead. Take a look at our transfer hub. Take a look at transfer history. You can see we only signed 3 players all year. Only one that we paid a transfer for was for Leon Goretzka. We paid $60.3 million for him from Inter Milan. And under Campos and Boerajo, I ended up getting from the free agent market. And that was pretty much all the business. And then all the rest were outgoings and either permanent or loan. You can see Larson and De Vries. They can bugger off, though. I think both of them are on 2-year loan deals, so they can stay there for all I care. I've not been happy with either one of them. And I really do think I'm going to get and sell Alex Mighten, too, because I'm going to be recalling back Vitaly Shevchuk from loan from Hoffenheim. Part of me kind of regrets selling Sanchez, which I could bring him back, but I've been very happy with how Koenig and Besnard have been playing, even though they really haven't been growing. They seem to be playing a lot more consistent rate than what De Vries and Larson ever could. But you can see I promoted everybody from my youth academy. I got 48 players on my team. Okay, it should be interesting to see the stats here. Batman's 47 and 13 and 33 appearances grew by 1. Van Dalven grew by 4. He's now in an 84, 36 and 7 through 35. If there's any particular that you want to look at, you can go ahead and just pause the video. Good growth from my youth academy graduates. I'm still torn about Koningsdorf. I'm still not exactly sure. I'm still not sold on him being a top winger on my team. Mighten grew by 3, but this kid absolutely, he is one of the most frustrating players I've ever played on any FIFA. And quite frankly, I kind of don't want to keep him. So if I can get a pretty penny off of him, I will. But yeah, Border Joe ended up getting and dropping by 1, so I hope he might be a good backup. Kone grew by 4, which is nice. Oriana grew by 1. That was during his time at Everton. Figueroa grew by 3. Oh, I gotta remember to show you guys objectives here before we end the video, too. Just a recap of objectives. I'm disappointed in Zimmerman's growth. I'm looking at loanless him, and depending what kind of budget I get, I may look to bring either a new backup center back or a new starting center back, but I will be bringing somebody else in the center back position. Let's see how some of my loaned out players are doing. If there's anybody that's worth bringing, possibly bringing back next season. Shevchuk I'm going to be bringing back. Lehman at right back is at 76. Let me see. I think Moore is only at 75, so I'm looking to sell Shaq Moore and bring back Lehman from loan, and he'll be my new backup right back. Wow, he grew by 10 this year. He's at a 70, so he's definitely one to keep an eye out on. Leo Werner, 70. He only grew by 2. I say only, but that's pretty good growth. Valenzuela, he played against us. He had a monster game against us. Grew by 2 during his time at Freiburg. He's at a 73. I think I'm going to keep him out on loan because I think he's out on a 2-year loan. I'm going to keep him on loan and keep Mala going for 1 more season. Papadopoulos is another one to keep an eye out on, which I may end up training him as a left back. He may end up potentially being my new backup left back. But speaking of which, Young is at a 70. Corin, Meyer, Fuchs, all 3 of them will be going on loan. You see Malagon is not grown. He's probably like I said, he is gonna be my backup next season. Costner only grew by 1, which is a bit concerning. Which I do need to look at contracts. You can see Castillo's his contract's expiring in 12 months. I'm going to see off camera before I start the next season if anybody's unhappy with their current contract and renew those. And then next season I'll renew those that are expiring like Castillo's is. Which next season we are going to be in the Champions League. And I will say that next season will be my final episode of this series no matter what. Even if we don't win the Champions League, I don't think I can stomach another season with this career mode and with this game. I really don't. I know World Tour Soccer 06, which I played on my channel many times. I know that got scathing reviews, but that's a much more pleasant footballing gaming experience of what this game could ever dream about providing. Which I actually did look at development plans before the game, but I just kind of want to make sure here. Zimmerman, I don't know what the story is. Was it like he's not growing at all? Like, I don't know what the story with him is. I might actually end up looking to move him on, to be honest. But yeah, we're going to keep quarreling on that one. I'm sorry if you hear that in the background. My dogs are getting kind of excited. Shaq Moore, I'll be looking to move him on because I'll be recalling, what's-his-face, Lehman from loan. You can see some of the players like Boajo. Like I said before, he is decreasing. Goretzka may reach an 86 next season, but I don't know. Besnard and Koenig. Let me look at Besnard here real quick. I was gonna say 126 weeks on good form. That's not good. But let's see. 42 weeks for Koenig on okay form. I'll take that. Ferrari, I'll keep that one on him. Novak, he's going to be going on loan, so I don't really care about him. Orion, I'm 22 weeks on excellent to reach 78. Alex Mighten, like I said before, I'm looking to move. I can't take this guy anymore. He is one of the most brain-dead players I've ever had the displeasure of playing with in any FIFA game. Königsdorfer, I may look to bring in a new starting winger. I am not sold on him as a winger. I am not. Bukhari, he's only 28.82. I'm going to go ahead and just keep him. He's at a decent overall. I still don't know what I want to do about Figueroa yet. I'm not sure if I want to keep him or loan him out. Like, I tried loaning him out, but nobody wants him. And Backmans will remain my backup striker. Van Dalven will be my starting striker. He has more than earned that spot. 6 weeks on excellent form to reach an 85. But before we end the video, I do want to show you a recap of the objectives, which we can see we are on excellent standing with the board. You can see youth development for youth academy graduates that we've been playing most of the season. We were able to accomplish that one. Get a streak of 7 games or at least 1 goal and then sign one player of the same nationality or club. We managed to do that. Within 2 seasons, we managed to do it on this season, so I'm not sure this one will carry on. Probably not. I forget how that goes. We managed to get both of the domestic ones done and both the continental ones done. So, yeah, we are good. And our manager rating is at a 97, so yeah, we're looking good going to the 5th and final season as career mode. We spent 1 season in the Dritte Liga, 1 season in the Zweite Bundesliga. We spent two seasons here in the Bundesliga. And the next season, which will be the 5th and final season as career mode, we will be looking to repeat as domestic double champions, as well as we are going to be looking to lift the Champions League title as well. So, and we'll be welcoming back Köln, Werder Bremen, and Darmstadt in the Bundesliga as well. So, but the next time I see you guys will actually be at the beginning of Season 5. We will be playing the UEFA Super Cup. We'll be playing that against Barcelona, who ended up winning the Champions League, which I was kind of shocked we didn't get. I was pleasantly shocked we didn't get Atletico Madrid in the Europa League. As a matter of fact, I think that's the first time that we've been in the same competition as Atletico Madrid that I have not been drawn up against them in as far as I can remember. But yeah, we'll be playing against Barcelona in the UEFA Super Cup in the next episode. I will not have any commentary in that. And the episode after that will be the halfway point to Season 5, and that will be, of course, commentary from me. But hope you guys are looking forward to the 5th and final season as much as I am looking forward to actually finishing this career mode, which I hate saying that, but I really can't wait till this career mode is over with. This game is driving me nuts, and I literally can't take any more of it. And I'm honestly thinking about, once I'm done with this career mode, just deleting this game off my PlayStation entirely. That's how disgusted I am with this game. So, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys again next time.